I'm fighting for the dreams of all Americans, including millions of truly amazing Hispanic Americans. Who's Hispanic? Who's Hispanic? Oh, they're shocked. They don't believe it. You know, the polls with Hispanics are through the roof. They're reporting on it. I said, I never had a problem. I always liked Hispanic, but they're getting to understand me.
I always liked Hispanics, Donald Trump points out. His message yesterday in Arizona. He may have a point, at least when it comes to Florida, when he talks about his support. Both the latest polls from NBC News Marist and Telemundo find Joe Biden underperforming compared to Hillary Clinton's 2016 showing among Latinos in Florida, largely due to the president's lead among Cuban-American voters there. To overcome that gap, Vice President Biden will need high turnout from other Latino groups in the state, especially from Puerto Rican voters, a group the former vice president leads by more than 40 points. Morning Joe producer Daniela Pierre Bravo spoke with Puerto Rican voters about their priorities in this election.
In the sprint to November, both campaigns are going after the fastest growing Latino group in Florida.
You better vote for me, Puerto Rico. You better vote for me. Here in Florida, there's not a whole lot of Puerto Ricans are going to vote for Donald Trump after what he's done to Puerto Rico.
Cubans, who tend to vote Republican, have long been the largest Latino group in the state. But Puerto Ricans, who tend to vote Democrat, are erasing that gap. In 2018, the difference was just 57,000 voters.
The Puerto Rican vote in Florida may be the single most important voting bloc of any state to Vice President Joe Biden.
Chuck Roca was the architect of Latino outreach for Bernie Sanders' 2 presidential bids. He's also the founder of Nuestro PAC, a Democratic group targeting Latino voters.
He has to overcome this Cuban vote that's more registered Republicans, it's more conservative. They're going to vote in majority for Donald Trump. The way you stop that growth is you have a robust turnout with Puerto Ricans in the I-4 corridor and up and down Florida together.
The I-4 corridor connecting Daytona Beach and Tampa has been the epicenter for migration from the island for more than a decade. Tens of thousands fled there after Hurricane Maria in 2017. For many of them, President Trump's response to that storm is on the ballot this fall.
Puerto Rico was in bad shape before the hurricanes ever got there.
President Trump questioned the storm's death toll and reportedly held up recovery funds. A former DHS official recently said the president even spoke of trading Puerto Rico for Greenland.
This guy, he came to Puerto Rico and he told the paper tower for real.
David Olmeda moved to Kissimmee, Florida after his home was battered in the hurricane.
When I see my apartment, I don't know how to explain. So I cry because I lost everything in the apartment.
Olmeda says he's voting for Joe Biden in part because of Trump's administration's response to Maria.
Do you feel like your Puerto Rican community around you is actually mobilizing? Are they planning on voting in November?
I'm going to answer this question by mentioning that there's the before Maria and after Maria.
Sami Jaiman Marrero grew up in Puerto Rico. She's lived in East Orlando since 2004.
We were all affected by Maria, not only the people on the island, but also the people here, because we're already stressed, trying to make ends meet, already struggling, and then where's the support? We didn't get any kind of support.
But others praise President Trump's handling and blame any failures on Puerto Rico's local leadership.
What was needed to be done in Puerto Rico was done, and I believe that the president, up to the point that I've seen and that I have witnessed, he did what he had to do.
Roberto Perez was born on the island and now lives in Orlando.
Gracias al presidente Trump,
Joe Biden y Kamala Harris.
Both campaigns have announced policy proposals for the island. Biden's plan, unveiled in Central Florida last month, includes infrastructure investments and a program to forgive disaster relief loans.
I'm not going to suggest that we sell or trade, as was mentioned earlier, Puerto Rico. I'm not going to throw paper towels at people whose lives have just been devastated by a hurricane.
Also at that campaign stop, Puerto Rican pop stars Ricky Martin and Luis Fonsi.
I just have one thing to say. All right.
3 days later, President Trump, who had long opposed more aid for the island, reversed his stance and pledged more than $11 billion for recovery.
It may be simply coincidental, but it does coincide with the big push for Puerto Rican voters that the Biden-Harris campaign.
Yeah, I think that that's, well, they can't do anything.
Puerto Ricans in Florida are also responding to a more recent crisis, the coronavirus pandemic. Ruby Sifonte, a mother of 6 who works in commercial insurance, voted for President Trump in 2016. She is undecided this time.
COVID has swept across our nation, left people without jobs, has taken lives. Those have become my priorities.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.